You guys, welcome in, y'all. Allegedly, Ray J is threatening to sue Diddy after what happened with Diddy's sons. Y'all come in, smash the like button, you guys. We are gonna get into it. Y'all, I've been hearing through the grapevine that allegedly Ray J is threatening to sue Diddy after what happened with his sons. Y'all, did you guys hear what is going on? Y'all, Diddy's sons is out here in these streets acting a fool, you guys. They are out here cutting up. Y'all, running a monk. Why are they out here acting a fool, cutting up, y'all, like they ain't got no home training? They ain't got no control. Ain't nobody giving them no type of leadership, no type of guidance, ain't showing them anything. They are out here cutting up, you guys. This is like not the right time to be acting up and cutting up and acting a fool. Y'all, welcome in. Smash the like button, y'all. We are going to get into it, you guys. Y'all, yeah, they went to a Halloween party. Diddy sons went to a Halloween party, you guys, in LA on the West Coast, y'all. They went to a Halloween party and y'all, they pulled up on Ray J. Y'all, Diddy's three boys, all three of them pulled up on Ray J. Y'all, they was with the smoke, with the fire. Y'all, it's crazy, but we're gonna get into it. Welcome in, Jamil. Welcome in, you guys. This is crazy. Why is Diddy's kids out here in these streets cutting up, y'all? They should not even be. They should be quiet as a church mouse. As much stuff as Diddy is going through right now, this is not the right time for them to be acting up and cutting up in them streets, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all. I am just saying. Y'all, that is not a good look for Diddy. Diddy already has like 50, 11 things stacked against him. He does not need this extra light to be shined on his situation. He's already won a motion, not that I care, but he's won a motion to try to get bond and bail again, you guys. Welcome in, Arctic One. Welcome in, Edwin. Welcome. Y'all, smash the like button, y'all, as we come in the building. Y'all, I have the Breakfast Club shows, you guys. They go over and over the recording, because y'all, when Ray J got pulled up on by Diddy's sons, y'all, Diddy's boys, they rolled up on Ray J after the Halloween party. Y'all, they was with the shenanigans, you guys. But it's crazy. It is crazy. Chris Brown had to even jump out and try to stop them from cutting up, you guys. It's crazy, y'all. Why are they out here like that? This is not a good look. Diddy does not need the light shined on him with the negativity that he's already dealing with. He already has a lot on his plate that he is dealing with, y'all. Y'all, smash the like button. We are going to get into it. Y'all, this is crazy. Let's get into it, you guys. I'm going to play a video. And y'all, I'm going to play a video, you guys. And y'all are going to listen to Ray J. Ray J called Whack 100. And he let Whack 100 know what was going on right after it happened. Y'all, it was about 8 of them on Ray J. Ray J was with some female. You guys, it's crazy, y'all. These kids is cutting up, y'all. Why are they acting up? They don't have nobody leading them, guiding them. Where is their grandmama? Where's the guidance for them? Who is like leading them in any direction? I don't think nobody is. The grandma, she really, not to be disrespectful, but what type of grandma is she? We seen her, you guys, the way she, carries herself. She is not even, to me, like my mom used to say, not every parent or grandparent is good for their grandchild or their child. Plain and simple, you guys. This is a prime example of that. Y'all, smash the like button, you guys. We are going to watch this video, y'all, and it shows, and it plays a tape of Ray J, calling Whack 100 after, the situation, altercation happened. Y'all, this is crazy. But y'all, we are going to get into it.
Was outside Halloween party. So Tara Electra, who is just like a big influencer, she had a Halloween party in LA. A bunch of people there: Mario, Amber Rose, all these people, Ray J, Christian, Quincy.
Amber Rose is who he was with at the party. All three of his boys was at the party and pulled up on Ray J. Y'all, I did not think Quincy was a bad boy. I'll be sure, son, but y'all, he is with the shenanigans too, y'all. I thought I was trying to give him a little bit of credit, but y'all, he is with the shenanigans too. But y'all, let's continue. Y'all smash the like button.
Quincy and Justin, who are Diddy's sons, were also in attendance. And when the party was over, Ray J was headed in the parking lot. He was there actually with Amber Rose and his manager, David Wintraub. And they were, I guess, waiting for their car. And Christian, Justin, and Quincy walk up to Ray J and they press him. They, according to the sources and people that were around, and now it's not even just sources. Ray J has spoke on this. Hazel E, who was also in attendance and tried to break it up, has spoke on this. So what they're saying is that,
y'all, these boys pulled up on Ray J and was ready to go ham on Ray J. The reason why, because y'all know Ray J has been saying a lot of things like in opposition of Diddy. And y'all know, of course, those are Diddy's boys. They're going to stick up for their father. Y'all, Ray J is out here. I mean, he is cutting up in these streets. Not only with Diddy, calling Jay, whining and saying, call me, cutting up with her, saying, this, that, and the third or whatever, like going off and then say, I love you. Y'all, Ray J is going through something. I don't know, maybe a midlife crisis, y'all. I don't know. But y'all, I don't, condone, nobody fighting or anything like that. But y'all, let's continue. Y'all, this is crazy. Y'all, smash the like button, y'all.
That they walked up to him. There's like a big confrontation back and forth, all the pushing and the blah, blah, and I guess their issue is Ray J has said some things about Diddy and all of the sexual assault allegations.
Ray J said asses were being taken.
Yep.
Right, that's what he said.
Yo, so they wanted to fight. They wanted to fight. The sources that first reported this story are saying that it was very clear that Christian and Justin and Quincy wanted to fight. That's their dad. They were upset.
Did they? If they wanted to fight, they would have fought.
Well, what they're saying and what Ray J is saying.
Well, y'all, Chris Brown, he jumped out the car and he came to Ray J's rescue. Y'all, he was like, y'all not gonna do this. Y'all not gonna do this. We got the, cease operations, y'all. But let's continue.
And I'll let us take a listen to Ray J, is that Chris Brown hopped out and got in the middle of it and calmed it down. Hazel E also talks about getting in the middle of it to calm it down. Let's take a listen to Ray J. He was talking to WAC 100 about what went down.
Now, you guys, as you guys know, let me turn the camera. As you guys know, Chris Brown, he's with the smoke. Normally, Chris Brown, like he was cutting up with Rihanna. Y'all remember? He was at, I think it was NBC in New York. He was cutting up, busting windows out, acting a fool. But now he's gotten older. Maybe he's, trying to become a peaceful person in the respect of what this altercation entailed. But y'all, let's continue. We're gonna listen to the tape, y'all. Let's continue.
They tried to rush you in Miami?
In LA.
Where?
Bro, I'm not gonna call y'all because this could go somewhere else, and I'm like, at the club, dog.
But you didn't have Donut then with you?
I know.
Who in the world is Donut? Y'all, this is crazy. Who is Donut? Y'all, what kind of nickname is that? But y'all, let's continue.
So, how many of them was it? 2, 3, what?
I don't know, like 8.
Oh, so it was them and 8, and they tried to rush you for real.
Yeah, but don't put this up, blood.
Nah, it's going out. So my question to you is, can I put the other stuff out that we've been knowing about?
Nah, they too young like that.
Y'all, what other stuff do they have to put out about these boys? Y'all know that King Combs already has a lawsuit allegedly out there, you guys. This is maybe some of the things that they know about him, or maybe even more, because Ray J was around Diddy and them since he was younger. So Ray J knows a lot about what Diddy was doing and all his operations. Y'all, let's continue.
Like I moved away from it, like, huh? I tried to talk some sense into like what happened, but I just, I'm saying, luckily the homie Chris is here.
What? Wait, what Chris?
Chris Brown, bro. But well, Wack, don't put this up online.
Nah, it's this off.
Nah, but still, don't.
It's going up. It's already online.
Y'all, Whack 100 was not playing. He was like sticking up for Ray J. He was, Ray J didn't want him to put it out or whatever, but Whack 100 was like, it's already, I'm live. Basically, this is like, everybody's gonna know about what's going on. Y'all, this is crazy. But y'all, let's continue.
Well, when TMZ first reported the story, because they broke the story that it happened, right? Mm-hmm. They just had sources. They didn't name who the sources were and who else was around, but their sources had told them that Ray J's actually been approached by Diddy's sons 3 times prior to this.
Yes, I heard this too. This is not the first time that his boys have ran up on Ray J. So, because Ray J, he's been, like I said, over the last maybe that I've been catching on last 6 months to 8 months, Ray J has been running wild saying things about Diddy. Is Ray J running scared? Because y'all know they say allegedly that he has something to do with Whitney Houston's unaliving. Is Ray J trying to retaliate against Diddy because all of this stuff that's going on? Diddy got that tea on Ray J. Y'all, I have no idea, but this is what is alleged. This is why probably Ray J is probably, going and telling what he's telling, because he knows that Diddy has that situation, that tea on Ray J. I don't know if this is alleged, you guys, but let's continue.
To this. So there's been confrontation prior to this.
I mean, they probably look at it differently because they know Ray J. Ray J has probably been to the house. I mean, Ray J, when Diddy went to his trip to Miami and New York, Ray J was on the plane with them. So they probably know Ray, and they probably have a problem with Ray cracking jokes.
Imagine running down on somebody talking about, what's up with all that asses being taken talk? Okay, my daddy ain't take no ass.
Y'all, this is what Ray J says. It's kind of funny as it sounds, not saying that it's funny, but the way it's coming out, people are like, laughing about it because the way Ray J is saying it, but really and truly it's a crazy, not a funny situation, but it's kind of like a funny connotation the way Ray J is kind of saying it, because he's telling like what Diddy was doing, allegedly what he, everybody is saying that about Diddy. It's known that Diddy has been like, gay per se, so it's not nothing that's hidden. But for Ray J to come out and say that, Diddy's sons, are they upset with what he's saying? He's telling too much. But y'all, let's continue.
All right, Diddy's kids need to sit their asses down somewhere, okay? Don't get spanked trying to prove a point that you're not built to prove. You're going to end up in jail with your pops or someplace worse.
But you do understand it, right? It's different when it comes from somebody like you who...
Yes, y'all, let me tell you guys. These boys are little spoiled, rotten brats. Why is it that they are acting like they know, the street, mentality? They from the streets when they're not. They are spoiled kids. Y'all, these kids have been spoiled since they came out their mama's womb. They don't know anything about the streets, but they acting like they tough. I didn't even know not Christian King. I didn't even know he raps. I did not even know that. But you guys, these are spoiled little brats. They don't know nothing about them streets, y'all. And they're trying to be tough. But why are they trying to be tough and handle it in that manner instead of trying to talk about it and trying to resolve the situation, knowing that Diddy, their father is already under the microscope, you guys? Y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. But y'all, let's continue.
They don't know, and they probably know Ray J.
Even if they don't know, they probably gonna want to run down on Charlotte.
No, they're not gonna run down on Charlotte.
Man, whatever y'all on, get off it. I know you upset, you frustrated because of what Diddy going through, but stop projecting before you get hurt.
That's their pop, so you do understand that.
Glorilla said she just drove by the cemetery, and there's plenty of room for hoes. Okay, so I know they got room for silly ass youngins trying to prove a point. And let's be clear, you try that with Ray J, and Ray J ain't even the one to play with. Bro. You ain't gonna run down on 50.
Yeah, but
yeah, they're not going to run down on 50. They only doing it. And you guys, as y'all know, they were with like 8 other people. It wasn't like it was just them 3 boys. Y'all, this is crazy. But y'all, let's continue.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna run down on nobody that's really.
I don't even want that to happen.
But they have a
I don't
different
even
relationship with Ray J, though, right? Ray J has been to the crib. Ray J has been around them, right?
I don't even think they care about relationships. That's their dad, and it's very public. They just pressing whoever they want to press at this point. That's what it sounds like.
They're not pressing nobody, and that's I'm telling you.
If they wanted to swing on Ray J, they would have swung.
No, they shouldn't have swung.
If they wanted to, they would have. They didn't want to.
Let's take a listen to Hazel E, because Hazel E was there, and she was also part of the people. I love that there were so many people there trying to break this up, because people don't want anybody to crash out.
Correct.
But she was there also trying to break it up, and she said she was scared. She thought shots was about to be fired. Let's take a listen.
I honestly just saw like Christian, Justin, Quincy kind of start circling Ray a little bit. Words were exchanged. Things started getting heated. You know, I feel like chests were being bumped. Ray had a backpack. He went around and tried to go grab his backpack, and he had the
In LA, a bunch of people there. Mario, Amber Rose, all these people, Ray J, Christian, Quincy, and Justin, who are Diddy's sons, were also in attendance. And when the party was over, Ray J was headed in the parking lot. He was there actually with Amber Rose and his manager, David Wintraub. And they were, I guess, waiting for their car. And Christian, Justin, and Quincy walk up to Ray J and they press him. They, according to the sources and people that were around, and now it's not even just sources. Ray J has spoke on this. Hazel E, who was also in attendance and tried to break it up, has spoke on this. So what they're saying is that they walked up to him. There's like a big confrontation back and forth, all the pushing and the blah, blah, blah. And I guess their issue is Ray J has said some things about Diddy and all of the sexual assault allegations.
Ray J said asses were being taken.
Yep.
Yeah, Ray J was, like I said, y'all, Ray J was telling way too much. But like I said, because they're saying allegedly that Ray J has something to do with Whitney's unaliving. So is this a way to get back at Diddy for like a retaliating, y'all? I don't know, but y'all, let's continue.
Yep.
Right. That's what he said.
Yo, so they wanted to fight. They wanted to fight. The sources that first reported this story are saying that it was very clear that Christian and Justin and Quincy wanted to fight. That's their dad. They were upset.
Did they? If they wanted to fight, they would have fought.
Well, what they're saying and what Ray J is saying, and I'll let us take a listen to Ray J, is that Chris Brown hopped out and got in the middle of it and calmed it down. Hazel E also talks about getting in the middle of it to calm it down. Let's take a listen to Ray J. He was talking to WAC 100 about what.
At least Chris Brown jumped out and tried to resolve it, because y'all know Chris Brown already has a bad reputation for, like, he's with them shenanigans. But y'all, let's continue.
Went down.
They tried to rush you in Miami?
In LA.
Where?
Bro, I'm not going to call y'all because this could go somewhere else. And I'm like, at the club, dog.
But you didn't have Donut then with you?
I ain't got nobody.
Y'all, who is Donut? What kind of name is that? Y'all, this is crazy. All he had with him was a female. But y'all, let's continue.
So how many of them was it? 2, 3? What?
I don't know, like 8.
Oh, so it was them and 8, and they tried to rush you for real.
Yeah, but don't put this up, blood.
Nah, it's going out. So my question to you is, can I put the other stuff out that we've been knowing about?
Nah, they too young.
Uh-oh. Okay, can you guys hear me? I'm sorry. So what else do they know about them boys? There is some other information. They must know that they're trying to probably even get out, that maybe they're trying to confront him so he does not tell anything. But y'all, let's continue.
And luckily the homie Chris is there.
What Chris?
Chris Brown, bro. But WAC, don't put this up online, bro.
Nah, it's this off.
Nah, but still don't.
It's going up. It's already online.
Well,
WAC 100 seemed like he is really upset, but he's been one of Ray J's friends. I assume he's been sticking up for him, trying to make sure that who was with them, trying to see what's going on or whatever. Like WAC 100 was trying to support Ray J pretty much as far as like over the phone and what he could say in this due to the situation. But y'all, let's continue.
And when TMZ first reported the story, because they broke the story that it happened, right? Mm-hmm. They just had sources. They didn't name who the sources were and who else was around. But their sources had told them that Ray J's actually been approached by Diddy's sons 3 times prior to this. So there's been confrontation prior to this.
They probably look at it differently because they know Ray J. Ray J has probably been to the house. I mean, Ray J, when Diddy went to his trip to Miami and New York, Ray J was on the plane with them. So they probably know.
Y'all, they must have some juicy tea on these boys on top of Diddy too. But like I said, there is an allegation against King Combs already out of California dealing with that boat situation where he took advantage allegedly of that girl that was working for that boat. I forget the name of that boat, but anyway, the boat that Diddy had, they had some type of cruise or something. And then allegedly Diddy's son King, he did something to this girl and she put a lawsuit out on him. Maybe that's something that he's talking about, that they're trying to get out. Maybe they know more. Is there other allegations, or do they know more other stories that that King has, something to do with? I don't know, but it's something, you guys. But let's continue.
They know Ray, and they probably have a problem with Ray cracking jokes.
Imagine running down on somebody talking about, what's up with all that asses being taken talk? Okay, my daddy ain't take no ass. All right, Diddy's kids need to sit their asses down somewhere. Okay, don't get spanked trying to prove a point that you're not built to prove. You're gonna end up in jail with your pops or someplace worse.
But you do understand it, right? It's different when it comes from somebody like you who they don't know, and they probably know Ray
Even
J.
if they don't know, they probably gonna want to run down on Charlotte.
Nah, they're not gonna run down on
Hey,
Charlotte.
man, whatever y'all on, get off it. I know you upset, you frustrated because of what Diddy going through, but
I mean, you guys, really and truly, that is their father. Who wouldn't stick up? What child wouldn't stick up for their father? Their mother has passed away. All they have is Diddy. Now Diddy's locked up. The grandma, really, she's not really too much of a good influence, a good leader, a good person to give them good guidance on. Y'all, they are really out there lost in the sauce by themselves, you guys. And it's sad. It's sad to say, but I don't know anybody around them that would be able to provide them good guidance. Because, I mean, like I said, I don't see nobody around them being able to help them, to lead them in the right direction. But y'all, it's sad, but y'all, it is what it is. This is the things that happen. But y'all, let's continue.
But stop projecting before you get hurt.
That's their pop, so you do understand that.
Glorilla said she just drove by the cemetery and there's plenty of room for hoes. Okay? So I know they got room for silly ass youngins trying to prove a point. And let's be clear, you try that with Ray J, and Ray J ain't even the one to play with.
Bro.
You ain't gonna run down on 50.
Yeah, but
you ain't gonna run, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna run down on nobody that's really
I don't even want that to happen.
But they have a
I don't
different
really
relationship with Ray J, though, right? Ray J has been to the crib. Ray J has been around them, right?
I don't even think they care about relationships. That's their dad, and it's very public. They just pressing whoever they want to press at this point. That's what it sounds like.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they kind of seem like they are a little desperate for certain information not to come out. And Ray J, he's been around them for a long time, you guys. I know he got some kind of good juicy tea on them that he is trying, because Whack 100 said, well, something about putting some kind of information out. So is the feds are maybe they think the feds are unaware of a certain situation or situations about them that they feel that needs to be told. I don't know, you guys, but y'all, let's continue.
Not pressing nobody, and that's, I'm telling you.
If they wanted to swing on Ray J, they would have swung.
No, they shouldn't have swung.
If they wanted to, they would have. They didn't want to.
Let's take a listen to Hazel E, because Hazel E was there, and she was also part of the people. I love that there were so many people there trying to break this up, because people don't want anybody to crash out.
Correct.
But she was there also trying to break it up, and she said she was scared. She thought shots was about to be fired. Let's take a listen.
I honestly just saw like Christian, Justin, Quincy kind of start circling Ray a little bit. Words were exchanged. Things started getting heated, I feel like chests were being bumped. Ray had a backpack. He went around and tried to go grab his backpack, and he had this satchel on. So I'm like, does he have a blower in there? Like,
y'all, I would have been scared too, because you don't know, y'all, these young people be carrying them pow-pows left and right, and they be ready to, to put the pow-pow up instead of they fist. Like back in the day, we put the fist up, put the dukes up and handle it. But these days, they rather pow you and keep it moving. But y'all, let's continue.
Like, I don't want it to really get to this level. So out of nowhere, Chris Brown hops out the car like a freaking leprechaun.
So
she said Chris Brown jumped out the car like a leprechaun. Y'all, Chris Brown, surprisingly, because y'all smashed the like button. Y'all, she said Chris Brown jumped out the car like a leprechaun. Y'all already know Chris Brown got a bad reputation for, cutting up. he cut up at the, I think it was NBC in New York at the news station. But when he was going through that stuff with Rihanna, y'all know Chris Brown, he be cutting up in them streets, y'all. So when she said he jumped out the car like a leprechaun, y'all, I was weak. But y'all, let's continue.
So do you think that had Chris Brown not been there, that the situation could have gotten, worse or gone? You were worried about, shots being fired.
Yes, absolutely. I feel like if Chris wasn't like the bigger voice of reason in that moment, I don't think anything that any of us were saying would have toned the situation down.
Diddy need to be calling from jail, telling them kids knock it off. Mm-hmm. Okay, whatever OGs out here that support Diddy and his family, they need to be.
But that's true what Charlamagne is saying. But y'all, if y'all don't know, Diddy was calling them the witnesses, threatening them and doing all kind of crazy stuff. Y'all smash the like button. Y'all, I don't think Diddy would stop them too much from cutting up, because Diddy cut up too. So these are learned behaviors, you guys, from Diddy. Y'all, these are his demonic children. They're coming from him. You guys, this is crazy. But y'all, let's continue.
Be telling them kids sit their ass down too. They're gonna end up crashing out, trying to prove a point that they're not built to prove.
I agree.
And also with Ray J, this is the second time we've seen an altercation or a situation with Ray J.
Grab that
backpack. I hope Ray J does not have nothing in that backpack, because
what is in that?
She said backpack. Y'all, we don't know. We never know when somebody got a pow, y'all, because people will pull out the pow in a hot minute. And they will use that instead of fighting. I don't condone fighting. I don't condone that. But they'll do that. Pull out the pow rather than put their dukes up. But y'all, let's continue.
In that backpack.
If I'm a police officer, what's the first thing you doing when you pull them over?
No,
I'm going to that.
I'm checking that backpack.
No, forget the police. I hope Ray J got something in that backpack, because if somebody run down on him and they actually got something, they gonna get to Ray J before Ray J get to that backpack. And if he don't got nothing in that backpack, then what? We all gonna be looking at him crazy.
Look, I don't know. Maybe these kids ain't used to maybe a 12-piece and 2 biscuits. But y'all, I'm sure if it came down to it, if Ray J didn't have a pow, I'm sure he would have, gave about a 2-piece, 3-piece, a 24-piece, and a couple of biscuits, y'all. I mean, these kids Christian, King Combs, and Quincy, they don't know nothing about this street life, y'all. They don't know nothing about these streets. And they trying to play tough and hard like they about to do something to somebody. Y'all, they need to have a couple of seats and sit down somewhere. Look, just like he said, I think what Charlamagne said, they need to get a switch. Yes, get the switch. They need to get a whooping. They out here cutting up, knowing that Diddy does not need this extra stuff, shined up on him. He's already under the microscope. And y'all, these kids, they're not young. They're like 30. I think the oldest one is 30-something. Y'all, they are not little 10-year-old kids. They know better. But they weren't taught any better, like father, like sons. I'm just saying, y'all, let's continue.
Yo, because I know Ray J.
Everybody playing.
No, that's what.
Oh, Jamil, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's see what Jamil says. Jamil says, smash the like button, everyone. Surviving Diddy Glover's freak off children. Absolutely, Jamil. Absolutely. Jamil, they are cutting up in these streets, y'all. I'm telling you, somebody needs to grab them and get a hold of them. But y'all, who is out here to give these kids this guidance? Who is out here to lead these little kids? I mean, I spoke about being a leader, a self-leader months ago, like maybe 5-6 months ago in some of my videos, y'all. These people these days don't know what self-leadership is and guidance. But look who is leading them. Look who was guiding them. Y'all, we have to expect the worst because they were trained by the worst. They were raised by the worst. Look at Diddy. He is not no saint. He is a whole demonic entity. Look at the grandma. She talking about, dancing, doing the funky Watusi. And she over there, dancing, talking about going to the strip club. What kind of guidance is that for these kids, y'all? It's not even no guidance. Like I said, like my mother used to always say, some parents and grandparents are just not good for their children or grandchildren. I'm just saying, it's plain as clear. Everybody can see it. But y'all, let's continue.
That's what I'm saying. It could really go left real fast over nothing, y'all. Like, But what if Ray J was to pull out some them glasses that he be having?
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Click them down.
You know, he always got a new gadget he promoting. Like, what?
Oh my goodness.
Everybody playing, man. But once again, whatever them Comb kids on, I'd get off it. I know you upset, you're frustrated because of what you did.
Y'all, they need some readjustment, some realigning, some retraining, because y'all, these boys is off the chain. Y'all, these boys is something else. But y'all, let's continue.
Daddy going through, but you better stop projecting before you get hurt, because somebody gonna put belt to ass. Probably literally.
Wait,
that's probably what they'll do to some. Give them wedgies and all kind of stuff.
I feel like
leave the ass out of it.
I'm gonna say, but jokes right now.
Yeah, leave the ass out of it.
No, I'm telling somebody really might spank them on some like, boy, who y'all little boys playing with? Like, don't relax.
The butt is what stirred the pot, and you just gonna keep stirring.
I ain't stirring no pots nowhere on no butts. Okay.
Y'all, they are right. What happened to, whooping the kids? These kids, they should have got whoopings when they were younger. I mean, I'm not saying, don't believe in abusing or anything like that, but I'm saying these kids must have not gotten no kind of punishment or nothing. Like, they probably was running wild, you guys, because look at the way they are acting now. I even thought that I'll Be Sure's son Quincy had a little bit of sense, but y'all, he was with them too. I mean, y'all, it's sad. It is very sad. It is really sad. Rest in peace, Kim. And it's sad that, these kids are basically without guidance now, definitely. But y'all, let's continue.
Man, ain't no butts was stirred either. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Oh, your butt.
No boiling butts going on in here. Who was stirring the butt?
A boiling butt. I never heard of that. That's a new one.
You said stirring the pot. All I could think was a butt boiling on the stove.
It's too early to be that kinky. But the boiling butt.
And nobody's gonna drop nobody's gonna drop a bomb for Chris Brown that stopped it.
Oh yes, drop a bomb. Two of them.
Usually I would say anything about Chris Brown.
One more, Ray.
My light-skinned brother, stop the fight.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all, because y'all know. Look. Y'all know Chris Brown, he was set it off, y'all. Chris Brown was at the news station in New York. Y'all, when he was going through that stuff for Rihanna, y'all, he was in that news station cutting up, acting a whole donkey. Y'all, Chris Brown was showing out. So surprisingly, Chris Brown, he was a peacemaker at this situation. He was trying to break up the fight. He was a peace officer, y'all. He was a peace officer. He wanted peace. He did not let them fight, which was good, you guys, which was good, because nobody really needed to get hurt over this situation. All they had to do is sit down and talk it out instead of trying to, pull up and trying to do all this crazy nonsense. That is not needed. That is not needed, especially, like I said, with Diddy, where he's at in this whole situation. The feds are watching everything they're doing. They're under a microscope, and they don't even understand. Nobody has provided this type of guidance to them. Even after Diddy got arrested, they were, the houses got raided. The King Combs was saying, oh, you forgot to get this house, y'all didn't get everything, and blah blah blah, like singing, rapping to the feds. And I'm like, who's guiding him? Did Diddy tell him to do this? I hope Diddy didn't. But y'all, it's crazy. This is a whole big situation. But y'all, let's continue.
Stop the beef and make sure everybody went home safely.
Shout out to, that's right.
That's true.
All right.
He was so focused on the butt, you forgot to pick up your bro.
That's true. That was my light-skinned bro.
That's the envy, bro.
Yeah, my light-skinned bro.
Respect to Chris.
All right. Well, that was Just with the Mess with Laura Rosa. Wake that ass up.
So you guys, I'm gonna let me see. Okay. So you guys, that was one video. I'm gonna get another video for you guys. But y'all, this was like uncalled for. I don't think it took all that. They had came from a Halloween party. Y'all, they was cutting up. Why was they cutting up after the Halloween party? Why couldn't they just, talk about it? But they trying to be like they tough, y'all. Them kids is not tough. Absolutely not. Them kids don't know nothing about them streets, y'all. But let's see what hold on. Let's see. But y'all, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Absolutely. Diddy is already in, in boiling water, and they're not even making the situation easier for him. It's crazy. It is crazy. Let's see. But it's crazy. How's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today?
Like, it used to cost millions.
Let me open this up. So how's everybody doing today on a scale of 1 to 10? How is y'all's day going? How is y'all's day going? Let's see.
Millions to advertise on TV, and now because of streaming, even with $50, I mean, you can advertise on TV. You can advertise between your favorite TV shows. You can advertise on live sports games.
Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, we got some 7s from Shannon. Hey, Tammy, welcome in. Welcome in. Denisha says a 10. Okay, Zane says an 8. Okay, we got some good ones. Okay, we got some good ones. Some people having a good day. That's good. That's good. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. So, y'all, I'm going to play this other video, y'all. Let me put it.
What's going on, David? How are you today?
How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. Now, I know you were at Tara, Halloween party over the weekend.
Unruly?
Unruly. How was it?
It was amazing.
It was amazing.
The party of the year.
Party of the year. Now, there's a lot, of information coming out about that party. Diddy's sons, getting into an altercation with Ray J.
Nobody's going to press Ray J.
Okay.
It's not going to happen. I mean, anyone can come and try to press Ray, but it's not going to happen. So that was an unfortunate incident, and, it was a great party that got ruined by little kids trying to fight a big boy.
Okay.
So, you guys, this is Ray J's, I think it's his manager. Yeah, Ray J's manager. Ray J's manager talking about the situation as to what happened.
Just can't have that happen.
So I know that you broke up the fight with Diddy's kids and Ray J with Chris Brown. Can you tell me about that?
I mean, it just was unnecessary. Like, everybody's all family, one way or another, no matter what people are dealing with in the world. Even though the Combs family's dealing with what they're dealing with, Ray deals with his life, Chris deals with his life. There's no reason for everybody to be fighting. And I mean, listen, Ray is just not a guy that you're going to go and press like that. And especially if you're at like one of our events, it's not going to happen. Okay. So, luckily, it didn't escalate any further and everything is all good.
Okay, so really quickly before you go, I do want to ask, what was being said, from both sides? What were Diddy's kids saying to Ray J? What was the argument?
I mean, Diddy's kids were upset that Ray was, doing what Ray does. Ray is a television personality. He's made 2,000 hours of television. Every week he's in interviews. Every week he's talking about stuff. He's going to say whatever he's going to say. You're going to live with it. You're going to like it. It don't matter. But nobody's going to press Ray J, period.
Okay, y'all. He said nobody is going to press Ray J. Okay, and that's his manager. But you guys, this is crazy. This whole situation is crazy. And it didn't need to go down like that, y'all. At a Halloween party, after a Halloween party, they're jumping and trying to, do all this shoving and pushing of Ray J. Diddy's sons has like 8 people with him. And then it got bad to the point where Chris Brown had to jump out the car. Yeah, this is crazy. This is bananas, you guys. But Ray J, like I said, Ray J was telling a lot of stuff that was going on. And them boys is like, we're gonna try to, basically, I guess, trying to silence maybe Ray J. But we don't know. It's so much going on behind closed doors, you guys. Internet. Those are Diddy's sons. They're going to defend him, you guys. They are going to defend Diddy. Y'all, but Diddy, does he need this? No, absolutely not. Diddy does not need these because this can be a deterrent in the judge saying, no, you got your third motion. Diddy, we're not going to allow you to be out here because guess what? Your sons is acting like, like they ain't got no type of home training, acting like they don't know how to act in public. Why are we going to release you? So you can go out there and join them because Diddy already has a bad reputation with kicking Cassie in that hotel, y'all. Everybody's seen that. And remember, Diddy was like, oh, I didn't do that. I'm innocent and I didn't do nothing. And then the tapes come out. So can y'all imagine what is on the rest of these tapes, you guys, that he has done to other people? Y'all, it's coming out, y'all. It's coming out. Trust me, it's coming out. It's coming out, and it's gonna be terrible what we see when these other tapes come out. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But let me so rate. Let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to find this other video. But it's crazy. It is. Let me see if this is it. Let me see. But y'all, it is crazy. It is absolutely crazy on what these boys be doing. But you just, you can't, they have no guidance, no leadership. The grandma, y'all, Diddy's mom is not, I mean, y'all, it's a shame. It's a shame. It is a total shame to see this whole family situation set up. And nobody's family is perfect. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to make fun of nobody. But Diddy's mother, I would be very embarrassed if that was my mom. I'm just saying, y'all. And I said this before. Nope, not trying to disrespect Miss Janice. But y'all, look at the way the grandma, I mean, look at the way she came to court. She didn't even go to the first court appearance. And then she goes to like the second court appearance looking like she did. I mean, you guys, I would have been embarrassed if my mom would have showed up to that courthouse like that. I would have been embarrassed. I would have been really embarrassed, being that she's as old as she is, wearing what she was wearing. Y'all, that is an embarrassment for me personally. I mean, everybody is different, but I would have been totally embarrassed. But why is these kids, but the reason why these kids are acting like that, because that's the culture, the family culture that they were raised in. That's the family culture that they were raised in. So they're used to, dealing with these type of situations, like acting a fool in public, because they were never stopped. They were never trained to say, hey, don't act like that. When you go out in public, you're supposed to be a reflection of what I have taught you in this house. But if they're not being taught nothing to, of course, represent them in a positive manner, that's how they're going to act. They're going to act exactly how they were acting out in them streets, y'all. I'm just saying. It's crazy. But that's like I said, that's how they're raised. And Diddy's no better. Diddy's a whole monster. But look at his mom. His mom raised him like that. And this is how he's raising his sons. I mean, they are no better than really what he has been taught. Just saying. Let me see. I'm trying to find this video. But y'all, it's sad. It is sad. It is crazy. It's sad. But like I said, nobody's out here showing them the rope. I don't even know that all of his friends went silent. Where is all of Diddy's friends? I don't even know. I can't find not one of Diddy's friends that has spoke up with him. Remember, what's his name? Stevie J. Stevie J. What happened to Stevie J? Stevie J disappeared. Like, Stevie J is nowhere to be found. I'm just saying. Stevie J is nowhere to be found. Can't find Stevie J. Stevie J is missing. Stevie J is missing in action, y'all. Where is Stevie J at? He ain't nowhere to be found. Look, we need to put an APB out for him because he's nowhere to be found. Ain't none of his friends, all of Diddy's friends have went silent. Everybody is scared. Everybody's scared because they know they've been on them tapes, y'all, and they are like, zoop. They are, they're hiding under bricks, under, maybe even in the tunnels, because y'all know they say they got these tunnels. Maybe they're underground hiding in the tunnel. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I have not a clue. But what I do know is ain't nobody speaking up for Diddy. Ain't nobody coming to his rescue, but they was dancing, having a good time, jumping around. They was eating good at all of his white parties. But whatever happened to them sticking up and saying, "Oh, Diddy's this," they know that Diddy is not a good person, and they're not to get caught up in all of this stuff because they already know what time it is. They already know Diddy is not no good person, and they don't want to be caught up in anything because y'all, they are in some of those tapes too. They are in some of these tapes. But let me see. Hold on just a second. Let me find this one video. Let's see. Let's see. Hold up. But y'all, it's yeah. I have a clip. I'm trying to find this video where Ray J is let me see. I think it's this one. Let me see. Because Ray J has a reality show. I didn't even know he had a reality show. I did not know that.
People out here taking from people. Not only like people are getting robbed of not only their money and their spirituality. They're getting robbed of
I don't know what's wrong with
their womanhood and manhood. Assets are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. Do you chuckle? Do you laugh? Do you help? Do you criticize? Because I see a lot of jokes out there right now.
Y'all. Let me see.
Stop this from happening.
Because, see, Ray J is
for
like...
our future industry.
Let me see.
Do you forgive somebody for taking somebody's ass?
That's what Ray J was telling.
There's a lot of people out here taking from people.
That's
like people are getting robbed of not only their money and their spirituality. They're getting robbed of their womanhood and manhood. Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain.
Did y'all hear that? Ray J is telling too much. He's saying that people's, are getting robbed. Y'all, that is the reason why Diddy's boys are upset because Ray J is out here talking too much. He's telling way too much. He is telling way too much. But hold on. Let me see. He is telling way too much, y'all. Let me see. Let me go back. Let me go back. I'm trying to play this clip for you guys. But this is why the boys was upset. Ray J was saying that, people out here, taking, people's manhoods and womanhoods and telling way too much. And Diddy's boys is like, you need to stop talking. You talking too much. You is talking too much for us to know. I'm telling y'all. Allegedly, Ray J has something to do with Whitney's unaliving. What he has to do with the unaliving, allegedly, y'all, that's all out in the streets. A lot of people have heard about that. Maybe you guys have heard about it too. But Ray J has something to do, allegedly, with that. And maybe that's why he is telling so much. Because he wants to make sure that people know what other things that Diddy's probably has done along with his sons. Because y'all know Diddy's already one of his sons. Like I said, he has a lawsuit. King Combs has a lawsuit. Okay, I think I'm gonna be able to play it on here. Let me see. Okay, this is a video where Ray J is talking too much. Now, he says a lot of other things like other different times, but this one is what I wanted to share with you guys, because y'all, Ray J be doing too much. He be saying too much, and them boys is trying to silence him. But y'all, let's turn around the camera around.
Okay, everybody's flipping out. Nobody knows what to do. Nobody's saying nothing. I know I did the first interview on News Nation, and now I see a whole lot of interviews coming after. Are you guys waiting for somebody to like be the front runner to speak out and to say what they feel? Because I'm not scared. Are there really tapes?
Ray J, sir, you know that there is tapes. Why are you asking that question? You know that there's tapes along with everybody else. Why is Ray J playing crazy? I have no idea, but y'all, let's continue.
Are a lot of people being implemented into this crazy criminal investigation that's going on right now? How many people are in it? How many celebrities are involved in what they're saying? Or it was important for me to come online to do interviews where it not just shows you that I'm here to help and I'm here to be a voice of reason to try to find a solution for the future young entrepreneurs. It's also saying, listen, Diddy was my friend, not was. What do you do? What do you do when you've never been in the room? What do you do when you've never seen all this shit that people...
Y'all, I for not 1 second believe what Ray J is talking about. Ray J hung out with Diddy for too long not to know that there was these rooms and all this other stuff that Diddy was into. I don't believe that. If y'all don't believe it, put a 1 in the chat. If y'all don't believe what Ray J is saying right here, put a 1 in the comment box, y'all. I don't for one reason believe that what Ray J is saying is true. He is friends with Diddy. He's been friends with Diddy for years. He knows what's up. He knows what Diddy was into. Ray J, go sit down and have a couple of seats, because you know that is your friend. That is your homeboy. And allegedly, did Diddy clap his cheeks too, y'all? Did Diddy clap Ray J's cheeks, y'all? Put a 1 in the group chat if y'all think Diddy clapped Ray J's cheeks. Y'all, let's continue.
that people are talking about. Do you believe it? Everybody's innocent until proven guilty. So should I fall back and wait? Should I be a voice of reason now? Should we create roadmaps so new young entrepreneurs don't go through things like this because you might catch it before it happens? Are there enough mentorship programs for people to...
See, he talks about mentorship programs, right? This is what I talked about months ago, you guys. Months ago, I talked about this. People are not self-leaders. Y'all, I'm not talking about leading people on a job or anything like that. I'm just saying self-leaders. Like, if any of them were self-leaders, I mean, they would have been like, hey, we need to talk about this. We don't need to be, you know what I'm saying, out here pushing each other and doing all this bad stuff. You know, why can't we just talk about it? Like Chris Brown. He jumped out the car and he was trying to be a peacemaker. Did Chris Brown learn a couple of things? Did Chris Brown go to a leadership school or class or, you know, some type of leadership, something that he went through to be able to stop this situation from happening? Y'all, people need to become self-leaders. They do not need to be followers. They need to know the difference between a leader and a follower, because these boys, from what I'm seeing, they are a bunch of followers. Even though they were taught by their father, but when are they going to stop the cycle? You know, it has to come to a point where, you know, if you're a child, if, you know, your parents are doing X, Y, and Z, you stop that cycle. But have they stopped the cycle? No, they're continuing because they don't have no leadership, no guidance from nowhere. I don't see who is leading them in the right path. Y'all, let's continue.
People to follow? Are there other leaders who have an outstanding track record, who can help create a new blueprint, so when some of these young entrepreneurs and people who are making money, who have influence, are falling by the wayside and have not jumped over the edge yet, can you save them? Can you save us? Can you save people who are making a lot of money, who have power, who have not been raised under a certain household that shows them how to respect and love and have moral integrity?
Didn't I just say that, you guys? If you guys are being taught, if they're being Diddy, look at Diddy, y'all. What has Diddy taught these boys that is good to be out in the public, um, uh, showing that they are good Samaritans, that they're good people, that they were raised by a good person? Nothing at all. They exactly how they acted in the streets was exactly what they've been taught all these years, all along. And these are not babies. I remember when the Diddy's house got raided, you guys, right? Diddy's house got raided, and one of the younger boys, the I think it's the oldest son, the mom was saying that, oh, these are babies and blah blah blah. These are grown men. They're grown men. They are not babies at all. They are not babies at all. I mean, your child is always going to be your baby. Let's not, get that confused or twisted. They're always going to be our babies, no matter how old they are. But these are grown adults who chose to do what their father is doing. Now, did they have the choice to break the cycle and say, I'm not going to participate in this awful bad behavior? They could have. I mean, there's a lot of people that have parents that are like bad narcissists and bad people, that, doing all kind of bad things. But it was up to the child to either follow or to break that cycle. But there's no leadership. So how are they going to break the cycle? I don't even know if he got any aunts or Diddy has Diddy has a sister, but where is she at in the picture? I don't know. Where is his cousins at? His aunts and uncles, other people that could probably help lead these kids in the right direction. I don't see nobody around that would be a positive influence for these children. I'm just saying. But y'all, let's continue to see what Ray J has to say.
Is Diddy all there is? Is this what represents hip hop? This is what represents hip hop in its entirety. That's not true. So what do we do now? If you look on my Instagram, if you look on all of my social media platforms, I created a roadmap that I felt could help. And I've implemented a lot of things that we can do as a society in unity to try to stop this from happening for our future industry. Do you forgive somebody for taking somebody's ass?
Ray J is trying to make a change, you guys. Really? Okay, Ray J. I see the positivity. Okay, let's continue.
There's a lot of people out here taking from people. Not only like people are getting robbed of not only their money and their spirituality. They're getting robbed of their womanhood and manhood.
Y'all, this is where I believe Ray J was telling a little bit too much. He said women and men are getting robbed of their womanhood and manhood. Y'all, he's telling too much.
Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. Do you chuckle? Do you laugh? Do you help? Do you criticize? Because I see a lot of jokes out there right now talking about baby oil. Everybody got a joke about having baby oil.
Baby oil, right? People are talking about the symbolism, why the baby oil is so funny. For one, Ray J, let's just make this clear. When you have 1,000 bottles of baby oil, that looks like you either are a freak or you got a business. I mean, come on, y'all. Let's just be honest. Why you got 1,000 bottles of baby oil? Then, of course, to find out that the baby oil was tainted with the GHB or GBH, whatever that date grape, pharmaceutical, medication is. This is an awful thing. That's why they're talking about this bottles of baby oil. Like, some people are not catching on why they talk about this baby oil. Baby oil is not bad. Nobody said the baby oil was bad. It's the quantity, and then to find out that it's been tainted. But y'all, let's continue to see what Ray J has.
oil and lube. Is that okay? Is that the message? That was funny, fam. Now what? I don't use baby oil. Lube sometimes in sex makes it better. Should I come out with Ray Y jelly and do some kind of like skit?
Okay, he got some Ray Y jelly. Okay, Ray J. Okay, are you bringing this out to sell or something? Okay, Ray J. Ray J's talking a little bit too much, y'all. Let's continue.
Say, KY just gave me a deal. Ray Y jelly, I got 1,000 of them. Ha 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 ha. Ray Y. Is that funny to you? It's not to me. Because there's a victim out there that has been caught up in something that has affected their lives. And if it has something to do with that, or it has something to do with any other products or any other thing you're hearing about, it's distasteful. What do we do? Who do we talk to? God bless you. I'm exhausted with the negativity. I'm exhausted with the...
But you guys, I can see Ray J trying to change, trying to help, being a leader, trying to guide people down the right road, down the right path. But you guys, is this really sincere? Because as we all have found out, everybody in Hollywood has been doing ugly things to these kids, to grown men. They've been sex trafficking, all of this stuff. Now, all of a sudden, Ray J wants to talk about leadership. I don't know, not saying what Diddy's boys did was right, because I don't condone violence at all, you guys. But Ray J was talking a little bit too much. They could have handled it in a whole different way. They could have sat down and talked about it instead of trying to pull up to Ray J and trying to, do all this extra stuff, you guys. But like Ray J said, it's all about leadership. Who's been teaching them? Look at Diddy. Diddy has been teaching them, but what has he been teaching them? Awful things, how to be, ugly and nasty to people. But that's all they have seen, because their mother has been passed away for a couple of years. But you guys, they were older too, up in, I think some of them were like legal. I think Kim's kids were like legal, I think, or barely legal, but old enough to know better on wrong and right. But y'all, why did these boys roll up on Ray J like that, you guys? That was uncalled for. But it's a good thing that Chris Brown jumped out the car. He tried to be the peacemaker, you guys. Out of all situations, you guys, Chris Brown be ready to, like, throw some hands or ready to cut up, you guys. But he did not in this situation, you guys. He did not. Ray J did not. I mean, Chris Brown did not cut up. He was more of the peacemaker. But y'all, what's going to happen from here? I don't know. The boys seem like they're trying to silence Ray J from something, because that comment from Whack 100 where he said, should we tell him, something about like, should we tell him, what's going on with these boys, or like they got some information on these boys. What else does Ray J know? They must be trying to silence Ray J. They must be trying to silence Ray J. That's my take on it. Ray J knows too much. He has been hanging around with Diddy for years. He knows some things. Because, see, now he's trying to sing a different song and dance. He's trying to say, oh, I didn't know about, these, this stuff that Diddy was doing. Ray J, have a couple of seats, because that's like any of us hanging around with a friend for years, but you don't know what that person was doing. Come on now, Ray J, stop. Okay, I understand you trying to turn a leaf, trying to get yourself together, because allegedly, like I said, it's been said allegedly that he has something to do with Whitney Houston's unaliving. So is he trying to save face? Is he trying to make sure that he puts out dirt on the boys, on Diddy's sons, or more dirt on Diddy that maybe the feds don't know, because Diddy and them have proof or maybe evidence or some kind of knowledge allegedly about him unaliving Whitney Houston. Y'all, I have no idea. But he is trying to turn a new leaf, talking about leadership and helping the culture and doing this and doing that. But y'all, is it really too late? Like, I mean, everybody knows what all these people were doing in Hollywood. Raping folks, trafficking folks, doing the most. I mean, DVing, essaying. I don't know, y'all. I mean, can this be trusted with what Ray J is doing? To me, I'm saying absolutely not. No, I don't trust what Ray J is saying about this leadership. It's only a cover up. It's a cover up. I just don't know. I don't think, I really don't trust it, because they have showed us, we all have learned in 2024, like Cat Williams said, it's up for all those big deviants in 2024. Everybody has been talking about all these celebrities, all the dirt that they're doing, all the graping, all the DVing, all the essaying, trafficking the minors, hurting adults. I mean, y'all, Allie Carter is one of Diddy's minor victims. She just went on a few days ago and said there is going to be another big arrest that's going to rock the nation, you guys. They already got Diddy. They already got Mike Jeffries, the ex-CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch. Who is the third one? Now, Denzel is on that affidavit, the statement of truth affidavit. Is Denzel going to be the third one? Because, y'all, everybody's putting Denzel and all these celebrities on a pedestal. For what reason? I have not a clue. I mean, I'm not saying I put him on a pedestal, but I was saying, oh, I ain't never heard anything about Diddy. Oh, Oprah either. But now it's all starting to come out. So what Ray J is saying, do y'all think that I'm not going to trust it. I'm not going to believe it. This is just something to kind of throw out there to try to get his name cleared up for, nobody, I guess, to talk about him. So he can look like he's trying to turn a new leaf. But once you have done so much dirt and you haven't been held, responsible for what you have done, how are you going to throw something out there and say something positive, try to do something positive after you've done all this bad stuff, you guys? I'm just saying, that's just my opinion, you guys. I don't believe it. I mean, maybe you guys believe it. This is just my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I'm not saying what Diddy's sons was right. I don't believe in, fighting and all that stuff. But Ray J is trying to turn a new leaf. He even was like, not really, with the smoke when they pulled up on him. But y'all, who's to say this is a cover up? Because Ray J is telling, these men and women are being, robbed of their womanhood and manhood. Y'all, he's telling too much. He's leading them to tell what exactly, like, the stuff that the feds already know about Diddy. They said that he was doing this allegedly. He was doing that allegedly. But y'all, Ray J is telling it from the horse's mouth, from his mouth, what was going on. Are the feds going to take that and dissect it and do more intel and do their due diligence and research what Ray J is saying? Absolutely. The feds are watching everything. They're probably here watching us. The feds are all over everywhere watching, looking and lurking. I'm telling you. But y'all, these boys, they don't need to be cutting up. Diddy has enough spotlight on him. Ray J needs to have a seat, chill out, because we don't know what else is, behind his curtain. All these people have stuff behind their curtains, and it's not looking good for any of them. Now they're trying to throw all these good things out all of a sudden, but y'all been doing dirt for all these years. Do y'all think that I'm going to trust what he's saying after all the nasty stuff that is probably behind his curtain? Absolutely not. I don't believe it. But at least Ray J didn't, act the fool. And, Chris Brown, he came in his Halloween costume as Superman, trying to, save the day, trying to make sure that this doesn't get bigger than what it could have. Because it could have been worse. It could have been a whole ugly situation. Lives could have been lost. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing that Chris Brown did come in and try to be a peacemaker at this time. because we don't need no more situations happening with Diddy. Which I mean, I don't, I'm not for for bad violence and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter what nobody needs to get hurt over a situation that doesn't need to be escalated to a point where people losing their lives. It doesn't require all of that. But y'all, this is crazy. But at the end of the day, y'all, Ray J, got, Diddy's sons pulled up on Ray J, wanted to, get with the fist, wanted to be with the shenanigans, but it didn't happen. Nothing happened. Chris Brown was a peacemaker. He made sure that nothing happened and everybody went away. Nobody was harmed. Nobody was hurt. No foul, no play. But Whack 100 seems like they's not playing with Diddy's boys. I hope nothing happens out of this because y'all, nobody needs to be hurt. Thank you, Jamil. Thank you, Jamil. Jamil said pure survival. Thanks, Jamil, for supporting the channel. Y'all smash the like button. Smash the like button. But y'all, thanks for stopping in. I just wanted to share this video with you guys. Y'all, lead with peace, love, and tranquility, you guys. And we're going to continue to watch this because they said that this is the third time that Diddy's boys have rolled up on Ray J. Y'all, the boys is trying to get with Ray J, and I hope that nothing happens because now Whack 100 is speaking up and trying to be on Ray J's side. So y'all, I hope it's not no conflict because we don't need no more smoke in the city from Hollywood, y'all. There's enough smoke in the city that they need to let it simmer down. Y'all, Diddy already is under the microscope. Diddy's boys need to sit down, have a seat, stop cutting up. They need to find somebody to provide them with some good guidance. I don't know if there's gonna be anybody in Hollywood, y'all. They might have to hire somebody, some kind of leadership firm or something to get them boys straight. But y'all, we don't know. Hopefully it doesn't blow up to be something worse than what it is. But y'all, we will see. We're gonna continue to watch this story, y'all. We are on Diddy Watch, y'all. We are on Diddy Watch here at the lounge. But y'all, thanks for stopping by. Share this video, you guys. Like and subscribe. And y'all, I will see y'all tomorrow, y'all. Y'all know tomorrow is Halloween. Happy early Halloween, you guys. So we're gonna see you guys on tomorrow, you guys. So have a good night, and y'all will do it again tomorrow. Bye.